Hello, and welcome back to Life of DI. This second episode will focus on my first rotation at Malignant Hematology. As I mentioned before in the first episode, the first day of the rotation was just shadowing the preceptor in the service. And the first full week was a continuation of that, but with added components to it. And so the preceptor would still interview the patients, but we would start already writing our notes based on those interviews. We also had a couple of class days where we learned about lab values and nutrition support and that kind of content that's important for us to know with every patient that we see. The second week was really exciting as I got to see my very first own patient, and I was really nervous, but I think it went pretty well overall. So I learned a lot by seeing patients. For example, I got a lot of experience in patient interaction, which is very important. I was interacting with the care team, talking about the care of the patient. I also performed my first nutrition-focused physical exams, which is a very important part of the nutrition assessment, as this can give you information about their muscle stores and energy stores. I also got the chance to educate some of the patients, mostly about food safety. When you have a stem cell transplant, these patients have to be on immunosuppressant medication for a while, so they are at risk for foodborne illness. What is really nice about this internship is that they don't expect you to be perfect from the start. They give you more responsibility and more work as time goes on. So in the beginning, I had just one patient per day. And then as I got more comfortable seeing patients, I had 2 patients per day and ultimately even 3 patients by the end of the rotation. Also, in the beginning, I would have the preceptor with me when I was meeting with the patients. And again, when I got more comfortable with talking up to them and asking questions, I got to go on my own, which was great because that gave me a chance to be a little bit independent already at the first rotation. And to enhance our learning in this rotation, we also had to read some articles and based on that answer some questions. We went over those with the preceptor. That was really helpful because that helped us understand why we do what we do with especially the stem cell transplant patients. We also had a case study based on one of the patients we saw, and this again was very helpful with understanding what's going on and what you must do with each patient. The next rotation that I'm going to be having is the liver and kidney transplant, which means that I'll be seeing a lot of patients that have either had a liver or kidney transplant already or are possibly waiting for one or having trouble with their kidney function or liver function. And so I look forward to that and learn more about patients and different diseases. And I'll see you next time after I finish that rotation. Bye.